That's strength 2 for Muse. So yeah, back to Neokara. Buy more orange gels, because we did throw a couple while we were bodying that. And collect our cash.
Hello, Luger. How are things in the agent biz? This agent stuff will be a snap. After...
Very here. Sorry to bother you again. That Erston fellow has come here demanding to speak to you several times. I told him how to contact you directly, but he didn't seem to understand how to work his GHS.
Think His Highness is angry?
He's waiting for you in front of the Spurious building. Wish him my best.
Yeah, we chose to ignore Gaius. It's a poor life decision. And our kitty has returned.
Let's keep it up.
Only one Torbellin Jade.
Need one more.
Orange shells, we're right here. And if we need to heal, we're right here. Or 5 veggie sticks, right? I don't remember who we bring with us to Gaius mission other than Gaius. I guess that's all you truly need, right?
Yep.
Ludger is technically required due to game mechanics. Ludger and Gaius just go. No one else is required.
Don't run so much. I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself.
There's always a crowd around Gaius.
Gaius's trial.
This sounds even more difficult than Origin's trial.
Oh, hey, Hurston. Good news. It looks like your friends finally arrived.
Thanks for the info. Let me know if you hear anything else.
Maybe next time we can chat over drinks.
Sure. First round's on me.
I should have guessed that Gaius was the cause of that hubbub. Oh, right. I was just showing Mila around. She wanted to learn more about Olympius.
You people can't do anything without Spyrex.
That's a bitter pill. Until recently, it would have thrown me into a rage. Ugh, don't do that! Hey there.
We meet again, Muse. I had heard you were here.
Well, you heard correctly.
Yes, Olympians are really no different from we Rhizamaxians, once you get to know them.
Well, don't tell me you buy drinks with taxpayers' money.
What a very Olympian way of thinking. You really get a sense of people when you stop to talk with them.
Yeah, I hear you.
Rowan brought me up to speed with what's been happening. So,
Like that actually
you're the
gets you
former
guys
Maxwell.
affection.
And you're some sort of big shot? Is that it?
The biggest shot. He's a king for crying out loud.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm the Lord of Spirits. Beat that.
I must admit, I'm fascinated. So these fractured dimensions undoubtedly do exist. But I digress. Luger, I need to know if you're truly worthy of carrying the fate of the world on your shoulders.
You know what Ludger should be able to say? It's not a question of worth, it's a question of being willing and able. You know that would make Gaius smile too.
And if I'm not worthy?
Death.
seems fair enough.
Dying isn't allowed. How exactly do you want him to prove it?
Bring me into a fractured dimension, so I might see his actions for myself.
Vera here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in
Convenient
Candelar.
timing.
Please depart
It's
for
even in
it
Candelar.
immediately.
Perfect timing.
I'll come too. I want to watch you end a world.
Done this several times.
You know, Luger's been doing a pretty good job out there.
I hope you're right. Will you accompany us, Muse?
No, I have to search for Mila.
I understand your concern, but worry not.
She's right there.
She set out to deal with our crisis. There is no doubt in my mind that she will appear before us.
Indeed, you're right. It's just the sort of woman she is.
It's interesting how involved Muse was with that scene.
So, you probably don't know, but I'm a reporter now. Mind if I whip up a human interest piece on you?
That would completely blow my cover.
Oh, no problem. I won't run it until after you finish your work.
Finishing it could take years.
No worries, I can wait.
In that case, do whatever you deem fit.
Awesome, thank you! This'll be the story of a lifetime. But hold on, if you wanted to talk to Luger, why didn't you just call him on his GHS? I can give you his number if you don't have it.
No thanks. Rowan was kind enough to program this, but
Let me guess. Technology's not exactly your thing?
it's time to show me around one of those fractured dimensions.
Best story ever!
So kings don't really live in castles, huh?
Level 32. I was perfectly content with Mila.
Oh.
I mean, Gaius is incredible.
He is Gaius.
He has not learned Soaring Demon Fang yet. That's a top priority.
Yeah.
Black Rain looked pretty good, actually.
That's will teach him Soaring Demon. Yeah, I just know most of his stuff is wind, fire, and light, so I was just kind of thinking that might
I mean,
be better
picking up
for him,
Spirit
but-
and Soaring Demon Fang, those are both really important. And they're 10 away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sure some of them...
It might require us... No, it won't require us to fix our party again. So our party was right in the first place. Oh yeah, Gaius skills. Crisis boost is a skill I hope we never activate.
Gaius comes with a lot more skills.
HP gain is useless, so... That's the first thing to turn off. They're both good. All three of those are good. I guess the last one's not that important because we shouldn't be getting any counters.
These are the Mon Highlands,
Sadly,
right?
we don't have Elise in the party.
And our first destination should be Candelar.
Gaius just learned his art.
work on that linked art back there. I haven't felt that alive in years. There is something I wish you to have. It is of no great value, but I believe you'll put it to good use. Take it. Not everyone supported my plan to see Olympias with my own eyes and meet the people on its streets. But I'm convinced more than ever that it was the right choice. And gaining you as an ally is a large part of that. This is but a token of my esteem. I want you to have it. I've noticed you gazing off into the distance at times. What is it you're thinking about? No, do not feel you have to answer. I didn't intend to intrude. Here, take this. If you ever need my help, it's yours. There's no sense burdening yourself with more than you can carry alone. I was contemplating your existence and what it means to me. I am Gaius, and I am Erston. I have two faces and two identities. But whatever my guise, be it commoner or king, I feel that you're somehow able to bring out the true me. You are not my enemy, nor my subordinate. It pleases me to consider you my friend. Perhaps I have said too much, or perhaps there is nothing wrong with saying this sort of thing from time to time.
Wow, Gaius. You really managed to adapt yourself to Olympius, huh? Hey, Erston. You've really managed to adapt yourself to Olympius, huh?
Yes, by posing as the scion of a wealthy family from a remote region of the country. They've taken to calling me the prodigal son down at the docks.
You've developed a whole character for yourself. I had no idea you were such a performer.
What's a prodigal son?
The world is in crisis and you're playing make-believe? Maybe you should take this a little more seriously.
Do you agree with that assessment?
Maybe it's precisely because the world's in crisis that he needs to do this.
Indeed. Could a ruler who can't empathize with the lives of the citizenry be trusted in a time of crisis? His ignorance could lead his country to disaster.
A world in crisis means people in crisis. So the more you understand people, the better you can serve them.
So you understand.
As a journalist, I represent the common man.
His Highness really is a great man.
Al, you're not supposed to call him that.
Oh, His prodigal Highness really is a great man.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I was merely noticing the differences between your hairstyle and Prime Mila's.
What's Prime Mila's hair like?
How can I explain it? Locks of hair sort of pop out of the left side of her head.
That's like how a child would describe it. You sure are ignorant about these things.
The topic does not come up often in my political and military planning.
She probably has self-style it for her. I used to do that too, but maintaining it was such a hassle. Although when I swung it around quickly, I could distract a foe between attacks.
So that's what it was for.
I know what you mean. If my hair isn't parted straight down the middle, it drives me crazy. But it's such a pain trying to get it to stay that way.
Oh, do you do your own hair?
No, my daddy used to do it for me.
And now?
Now I have Luger do it.
Then isn't he the one who should be complaining about it?
Well, it's a pain to have to hold still for so long.
So yeah, you got skills from Gaius, and something that we need to check. Art Tome Roar, I'm a tiger, by the way. Does Gaius know Pale Ghost?
Let's keep it up.
There's something... Oh, Niakara.
I just learned Binding Sphere with Mila. That is incredible. That's our top priority, is learning Pale Ghost. That is, I think we agree, a ridiculously important Gaius art. That's going to be on Earth.
Yeah. I was just looking at what else he had on here.
Is there one with the whole top? Because fire, light, and earth would be perfect. What's Alvin working on anyway? Like, just look at his totals and see what he needs. He mostly needs dark. If it has dark, it's probably good. And Ludger did get a couple skills. Yeah, because you know you just got Gaius. Oh, and now you have the arts from every character. I don't know if the arts from Gaius and Muse are going to be of particular use to you. But you have them. I don't remember what is the one Muse gives you.
It's a hammer.
Yeah, Gaius gives Tiger Blade.
Yep. Figure this out real easily.
Guard plus Vitality 3 are both good skills. Stun Blitz. Is that any good on Ludger at all?
I'm trying to remember.
It's a gun move. You've only used it 82 times.
Yeah. That's heroes though.
You also got a guard something. It's yeah.
Guard plus. And that's shared with my link partner.
Hey, Your Highness, you know when it's super cold and you get those weird bumps on your skin? Why is that?
Because it's cold.
Gaius is not a scientist. These are large quantities of what we're getting.
Which is great because it's allowing Gaius and Muse to level very quickly. There's a hole in the wall to the right. At least I thought there was. Yeah, there it is. I'm glad I pointed it out. I feel like I've really enriched our experience.
Empty holes are great.
I like finding recipes that we already have. I wonder what garbage cheapo move she just learned. They yell stop, but their actions make stopping highly detrimental. That's nice.
Huh?
Now this is the first time we've found an ice pop in an appropriate place.
I mean, you don't think a place like the Nala Lava Tube is an appropriate place for an ice pop?
You know, that blue fractured dimension effect is a lot more subtle in the snowy area. And yeah, Gaius' equipment, that's what we were forgetting to look at. That helmet reminded me of it. Leather cape is better than normal boots. It would have to be a very large leather cape for Gaius to wear it. More silver ore. You know, in real life, you'd be a very wealthy person if you just found silver ore in every like random wall you inspected.
I mean, our characters are, well, other than the crippling debt that Luger has accrued, they are very rich.
Leia's job does not seem to be high paying. In fact, I've seen little evidence that they pay her at all.
I wouldn't pay her. But I mean, just look at all the gold we get.
I mean, look at the difference in life strategies between Elise and Leia. Leia goes and gets a job for a newspaper seemingly randomly. Elise is investing in her friendship with the wealthy noblewoman.
And the Prime Minister of Olympias. Or not Reason.
And Olympias too, actually. Well, the Chancellor, you know.
Yeah.
And this adventure has a good chance for her to improve her relationship with Gaius. That is an excellent find. Happiness feels like a pineapple when you play a Tales game with TP.
Let's keep it up.
Hey, we got the Rat Pig ears.
Okay, where's a place where we don't have anything?
I just wonder what Beasley thinks if you send Rollo to the Spurious Corporation and Rollo's just rummaging around his desk looking for something to bring back.
So this is a fractured dimension.
Waymarker response detected. Commence retrieval.
There's a waymarker here.
What do we do?
First, we try to find the thing that sticks out the most from the prime dimension. That's usually the catalyst.
And we
Isn't
stab
this
it.
your hometown? Notice anything unusual?
It's as if there's a pall in the air.
Well, the first step in reporting is to ask around.
Why is Leia leading the party right now? She's making all the decisions.
It's freezing! Why does it have to be so cold here?
You can warm yourself by conserving the energy you use, flapping your tongue, and use it to move your body instead.
Must you always say such tedious things in such a tedious way?
Then your tedious grumbling makes us two of a kind.
You really are a delight. I'm guessing you don't have many friends, huh?
Friends? Indeed I do not.
That's not true. Weren't the Chimeriad your friends?
It's been a while since I've heard that name.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Wingle, Agria, Zhao, and Pressa. They were Gaius's bodyguards, and they were all super powerful warriors.
So where are they now?
Yeah, about that.
They aren't anywhere. They're all dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
It was during the war when they opened the schism. We were involved, too.
There's no need for you to feel responsible. Wingle, Zhao, Pressa, and Agria gave their own lives so that I could move forward with mine. The responsibility for their sacrifices rests solely with me, and I will not dishonor them by compromising my goals. That is all you need to know.
Right.
It's just so cold.
Isn't he in a sea haven?
I just want...
Is it? I find it quite refreshing for this time of year.
No way! There is no way it gets colder than this. Back me up on this, Luger.
It's not so bad, right, Gaius?
Indeed. I hardly even need a coat.
Are you crazy? You'll catch a cold.
Once you've acclimated to the weather, you'll have no such concerns. When I was in my 20s, I'd walk down this street in short sleeves with a pound of ice cream.
What?
People can get used to anything. But you already seem quite tolerant of the cold, Luger. Perhaps you are ready to embark on a special journey. I crafted an igloo outside of the city, my secret fortress of icy solitude. It has a spectacular view. It's one of the many places that are truly special to Kanbalar.
Wow, His Highness is really something.
I'd love to see just like a video that just is all of Rolo's
What do they sell in the
various
shop?
noises it makes throughout the story. Probably
Okay.
weapons.
Hey look, the only new item we sell is a weapon for Muse.
Think
Do
it's
you?
worth it?
Yeah, I don't really think it is either. That'll be a big improvement for Gaius, though. Yeah.
For Leia, really.
Okay. Wait. Even sealed, it's more powerful?
Interesting.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't use it. And that button doesn't even change accessories. I think we are nearing the end of the use of the optimize button. It's such a different world we're in, where someone in this town would dare tell Gaius he wasn't allowed to use the elevator.
Can't say I like the looks of that. Not one bit.
Our veggie sticks are still active. We have skills to play with.
Perhaps.
Luger just got dash.
Luger needed to be faster, I think.
If you don't want it, you don't have to set it.
How much was it?
16.
Again?
How much do you use Assault Step anyway? A lot?
A lot.
Pierce does nothing in single targets, which is most bosses. It is a good skill, but you are not point rich. Heal Share Plus is good, and then Air Dash is not worthless. We'll have to clean her up soon, right?
You saw enough for that. Yeah.
Maybe it could help somehow.
I mean, if that could apply to healing.
Well, yeah,
moves,
I'm just
I would
wondering
think.
if it's going to apply when other people do the combo. Are you going to be linked to Leia or Gaius? Then you'll want an overextension for sure. Basic chain is good. I don't know how much the AI will use it, but
I mean, yeah, I probably won't ever use it. Or, oh, whoops.
HP gain should be the first thing. HP gain and TP gain. TP gain is still on. And so is level restore if you need 2 more. None of that requires our action.
I don't know if we're gonna get through this way.
I do.
Disperse. The castle is off limits by order of His Highness King Li Ying himself. You shall not pass. If I fail in my duties, he'll kill me too.
What's the other option even do?
I think we still have to fight. You had a
What?
you had some people asking you.
I am not at home right now. I could not.
I don't get it.
You know we've already won, right?
That's a good point.
I was just... The reason I was casting so much, for one, my TP regeneration's incredible. And for two... You know, I was just kind of locking them down
This is my way.
very easily with a lot of Mila's incredible moveset.
Hey,
Did I just learn Sunburst?
You might have.
And I know Cyclone. I'm gonna have some hearts to play with.
Nice one.
That image is really amusing.
Good
I don't
luck.
think we've seen her in
it's
that
as tedious
pose.
as it is annoying.
The real thing is actually quite nice, really.
I like how they call it Castle Gaius
So-
even here.
Do what you need to do.
This has been messing with me because this is how I had it last playthrough. All her fire moves are good. She has too many good spells, and you only have 8 buttons you can put spells on with Mila because of how Spirit Shift works. So the Spirit Shifted versions of moves are also incredible. Mila is incredible.
What's going on here? It's deserted.
Has the current king become a complete recluse? Kings in their solitude.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. This is wrong. Why do you vex me so? Who are you people?
Wingle?
More would-be assassins vying for my head. Rest assured, no guards shall fly to my rescue. I'm a lonely king who deserves to die. But first, I will make you rue the moment you dare to set foot in my throne room.
He goes Super Saiyan, and
What the heck?
But I just want to talk with you.
Agreed. This world is but one outcome. Perhaps this is the bitter fruit born from a mistake of my own making. 미안해.
바이알티딘 요아이 카르딘인 테르코라야딘 얄요딘
Jibiti Yayo Liying Kiwum Tin.
Hurston? Erston, you came back. Please, Erston, try to forgive me.
What happened?
Must you make me say it? It started when you began talking about abdicating the throne and abandoning your people.
Why would Gaius do that?
Carla was fading. You wanted to be with her at the end.
Carla, her illness.
Who's Carla?
Gaius's little sister.
I know that once you make a decision, you never waver in it. So I begged Carla to help you refocus your attention on your kingly duties. She agreed to help, but I never thought that she would.
To prevent me from going through with abdicating, she took her own life.
Erston, forgive me! I never dreamed that would happen. You must believe me, please!
Her death broke this world's Gaius, and he left the public eye forever.
What? You're not Erston.
I'm not the Erston you know, that much is true. But believe me, I understand how he must have felt.
But your tongue! Erston Outway was my only true friend. You could never understand him.
So the possibility existed for us to be friends.
Clearly he didn't feel the same about me. Erston abandoned me along with his people. Why? Damn it, Erston! Tell me why!
He's the catalyst!
Luger didn't even need to help this time.
Are you really up for this, Gaius?
This brutality is what it takes to destroy a world, right? How can I presume to judge Luger without first having walked a mile in his shoes? No.
Gaius does not judge anyone without having walked a mile in their shoes.